A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Gymnasium as we're ready for NCCAA men's basketball between the visiting Gyrenes of Ave Maria University and your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Before we begin, we'd like to ask the family of Xavier Rose to please come to the floor for today's pregame ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, fans, family, and friends of Trinity Baptist College, today we gather here not just for a basketball game, but to celebrate a truly remarkable milestone in the history of our men's basketball program. It is our honor to recognize one of the most dedicated, talented, and inspiring athletes ever to wear the blue and gold. Number 5, Xavier Rose. On December 5th, in a thrilling victory over champion Christian College, Xavier achieved a monumentous milestone, scoring his 1,000th career point. This is a feat that few athletes accomplish, and it stands as a testament to his incredible work ethic, perseverance, and passion for the game. Xavier hails from Quitman, Georgia, and from the moment he stepped onto our campus, he's been a cornerstone of Trinity Baptist College basketball. Recruited by our own athletic director and former head coach John D. Jones, Xavier made an immediate impact, establishing himself as a force on the court and earning NCCAA All-Region honors every single year of his career. His journey has been marked by excellence, loyalty, and unwavering commitment to his teammates and his coaches. Over the years, Xavier has played some outstanding leadership, starting with Coach Jones and Coach Nate DeLeon, and now this year under Coach Zachary Shank. In each season, Xavier has been a role model for basketball excellence for every player who has had the privilege to share the court with him. On behalf of your coaches, your teammates, past and present, and the entire Trinity Baptist College community, students, faculty, alumni, and fans, we want to say how proud we are of you, Xavier. Your 1,000th point is more than just a number. It represents years of hard work, countless hours in the gym, and a deep love for this program and this school. So now we ask everyone in the gym to join us in celebrating the outstanding career and achievements of number 5, Xavier Rose. Congratulations, Xavier, and go Eagles! And before we introduce our starting lineups, we ask everyone to please stand for prayer and our national anthem. Lord Heavenly Father, we are grateful for you allowing us to be here this afternoon to witness all these young men and the talents you've given them, Lord. We pray that every word, action, and deed in this gymnasium today be glorifying to you, Lord. We ask you to keep everyone free from all harm or injury and heal those who are already hurting, Father. And number one, above all, that we remember to worship you, our Lord and Savior. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. And now introducing the starting lineup for the Ave Maria University Gyrenes. At guard, a 6'1" junior from Cleveland, Ohio, number 4, Jonathan Efforts. At guard, a 6'4" junior from Decatur, Texas, number 10, Jack Watkins. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Rochester, New York, number 15, Miles Montecourt. At guard, a 6'3" junior from Elko, Nevada, number 21, Michael Kleekus. At forward, a 6'7" senior from Fredericksburg, Virginia, number 25, Ryan Lastly. The Gyrenes are led by head coach Jamon Copeland and assistant coach Paul Matthews. And now the starting lineup for your home team, Trinity Baptist College Eagles. At guard, a 6'1" senior from Valdosta, Georgia, number 4, Davion D.J. Thompson. At guard, a 5'11" senior from Quitman, Georgia, number 5, Xavier Rose. At guard, a 5'9" junior from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, number 13, Diego Fernandez. At forward, a 6'6" junior from Northport, Florida, number 24, Brendan Hill. At forward, a 6'4" junior from Hernando County, Florida, number 30, Gavin Korthloader. The Eagles are led by head coach Zach Shank in his first year and assisted by Scott Olson, Joe Jenkins, and Brandon Raines. And we are ready for tip-off between the Eagles and the visiting Gyrenes of Ave Maria University. I'm Ray Bureau, bringing you the action here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. The Gyrenes are 9-2 so far this season, 3 wins, no losses, in an extremely powerful NAIA Sun Conference. The Gyrenes are at the top of the Sun Conference. Their last game was a 105-103 win over NAIA number 9, Cumberlands from Kentucky. They have scored 4 times over 100 points, averaging 98.1 points per game and allowing 82.6. And we are ready as Ryan Lastly jumps against Brandon Hill, and the ball game is underway. The Gyrenes are shooting 49% from the field, 41% from three-point range, and 77% from the free throw line. The first shot of the game is taken. Three-point effort does not go, but we have a foul on the putback effort by Miles Montecourt, and he will go to the line. So our first foul of the game already in the books. Montecourt averages 12 points per game, and the free throw is good, so a quick 3-0 lead for Ave Maria University. And a whistle before the Eagles are able to inbound. The foul was on Gavin Korthloader, the first foul of the ball game. These two teams met not too long ago down at Ave Maria, as we have ourselves a whistle. And that foul is also going against Gavin Korthloader. That's number 2. The Gyrenes won that game 142-93. That was on November 25th down in Ave Maria, Florida. 3 of the next 4 games for the Gyrenes are against NAIA top 25 opponents, so they have a tough schedule ahead of them. Trinity Baptist 1-5 so far this season. They got that big win over NCCAA number 8 champion Christian College just 2 nights ago, the game in which Xavier Rose got his 1,000th career point. Right now he's at 1,004. That one is for 3. It is good. That's Miles Montecourt. He has all 6 points so far. He averages 12 points per game. And he scored 16 against the Eagles back on November 25th. And now we have ourselves a timeout, 30-second variety, called by Coach Schenk, with Ave Maria leading 6-0. Trinity Baptist got that win 80-75 over Champion Christian. They're averaging 73.2 points per game while allowing 87.3. As a team, the Eagles are shooting 44% from the field, 31% from three-point range, and 71% from the free throw line. They got 23 points from Diego Fernandez at Ave Maria University on November 25th and 17 from Rose. Leading scorer in that game was Jalen White, who put 24 on the board. Eagles now inbounding, looking for their first points of the afternoon. That's Xavier Rose crossing midcourt, going inside the lane, finding Ian Kennedy from three-point range, and it's good. Kennedy scored 2 on November 25th. He averages 5.8, but he's a very good three-point shooter, and the Eagles are on the board. We have ourselves a traveling violation called against the Gyrenes, and TBC will get possession. Michael Klekas, who scored 19 against TBC on November 25th. He's called for the violation. The Gyrenes, they can put a whole bunch of points on the board. Again, they've already scored triple digits 4 times this season. That's a whole lot of points. That's Xavier Rose back at midcourt. Feeds Fernandez outside the arc. 10 seconds to shoot. Ave Maria has the height advantage. Brandon Hill, one of the men that is equal in height, but he misses the turnaround jump shot, rebounded by Lastly, and the Gyrenes get up the court extremely fast. That one is for 3. It is good from Jack Watkins, who averages 16.5 points per game and scored 9 against the Eagles on November 25th. Rose a little trouble holding on, but he's able to corral the ball and send it back to Fernandez. Kennedy has already hit a 3. This is Thompson, the transfer from Toccoa Falls College last year, his second season with TBC. Kennedy to the left side of the paint, and a basket off the glass. Kennedy has all 5 of TBC's points, 9-5 the score. Our on-screen score line is not functioning today, but we'll tell you the score, and Abby, working the camera for us this afternoon, will show that scoreboard often, as she's going to do right now, so you can see it is 9-5 in favor of the Gyrenes. Eagles catch a break on the turnover. Just do get it in before the 5-second count. That's Ian Kennedy from Neptune Beach. I thought I heard a whistle, but it wasn't. It was a squeak from the shoes on the floor. Brandon Hill collides with Montecourt and gets the basket. Hill averages 8.8 points per game, scored 6 in the first meeting between these two teams. That's Montecourt. 3-point effort off the rim. And rebound by the Eagles. TBC looking to even the season series. They scored 93 points. That's their season high, and one of the highest point totals that has not gone to overtime in team history. Kennedy could not get the second chance to go. It looked great coming off his fingers, but just would not drop in. So missed chance for the Eagles to tie the score. Jonathan Efforts with possession. He wears number 4, averages 11 points per game, scored 14 in the first meet between these two teams, and buries a 3 right there. He's on the board. And the lead is now 12-7 for the Gyrenes. Fernandez, a little trouble getting the ball inside. Rose usually does get inside very well, but this one does not drop in. Montecourt sends it across midcourt. Inside the paint, the feed towards Montecourt gets away, but Watkins is able to corral it, get the ball to the outside where no Ryan Lastly hits the 3. Lastly scored 12 the first time these two teams met on November 25th. He averages 7.6 points per game. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be TBC's basketball. Lastly just hit his second three-pointer of the season. And a few moments ago, Montecourt hit his 11th. TBC will inbound, 29 on the shot clock, 15:45 left to go in the first half. Now the ball was out of bounds, so Eagles not allowed to run the baseline. That's only after a made shot. That's going to turn the ball over to the Gyrenes. This one is for three, in and out. Rebound grab by Sean Go. That's Go with the ball. He gives it up. White couldn't hold on. Rose able to come away with the steal, go inside and get the finger roll. Rose averages 16.7. He is TBC's leading scorer, 17 against the Gyrenes on November 25th. This one is for three. It's off the rim. Gyrenes are a terrific three-point shooting team. Came in averaging more than 40%. And now we have ourselves a foul going against Brandon Hill. Crowd very unhappy with the call. That is team foul number 3, number 1 on Hill. Gavin Korthloder already with 2, so he's been out for the last few minutes. Work the ball to the right side. Another 3 is good for Sean Go, 3.5 points per game. His 5th three-pointer of the season. Kennedy feeds Thompson. A collision, no call, and the fans unhappy with the non-call this time. Kennedy corrals it, finds Rose on the far sideline, right over near head coach Jamon Copeland. Ave Maria, his 5th season as the head coach. Outside to Fernandez. Shot clock at 2, but a foul right before Ian Kennedy is able to get the shot off, and it's called against Jalen White, his first team foul as well. Eagles catch a break. They had just 2 seconds to shoot the ball. Now they have 20. Kennedy inbounds to Hill and gets the pass right back. Goes inside the paint, finds Thompson, who's open for 3. A good look, but he put too much into it. And the rebound by Jack Poirier. 8.5 points per game. Long pass across the court, and an NBA range three-pointer misses, and a foul before the rebound. Up and over the back. The call's on Mark Blazik, and that'll be his first and team foul number 2. So TBC will inbound. It is 18-9, the Gyrenes lead. Let me try that again. The Gyrenes lead, 14-18 left to go in the first quarter. And an unforced error gives the ball right back to Ave Maria. This high-powered offense does not need any assistance. They will give the Gyrenes 20 seconds on the shot clock. And, of course, nobody touched the ball, so they will inbound where TBC tried to a moment ago. This is standing room only here at Trinity Gymnasium this afternoon. Student body all in attendance, along with the friends and family of TBC Eagles, especially Xavier Rose. And the Gyrenes brought a few fans up from Ave Maria as well. Not sure what the delay is about. Might have something to do with the fans on the stage there. Just trying to make sure there's enough room for the players to inbound. That stage is only about 3 feet away from the baseline. And we have ourselves a traveling violation called against Ave Maria, so TBC will get possession. It is 18-9. Next up for the Gyrenes, we told you they are going to play 3 of their next 4 games against NAIA top 25 teams. They will be home against Huntington, Indiana on December 16th. And a steal. Gyrenes work it back up court quickly. A 3-pointer from the corner, in and out, rebounded by Fernandez. Trinity Baptist will play 3 Division II teams next after today. We have ourselves a foul that will send Ian Kennedy to the line, waiting to see which Gyrene gets called. It is Sam Go. His first, team foul number 3. Kennedy, exceptional at the line. one is up, and it is in. That's now 6 points for Ian Kennedy. Free throw number 2 is also good. No surprise that Kennedy drains them both because he came in at 93%, 14 out of 15. He is now 16 out of 17 on the season. And we'll have ourselves an offensive foul called against Jalen White. The reason was the left elbow went into Diego Fernandez. That is personal foul number 2 on White and team foul number 4 on the Gyrenes. As always, the Loader family watching from Spring Hill, Florida. And a foul called against TBC. Foul's called on Diego Fernandez. And meanwhile, a three-pointer from Go. That's his second. He has 6 total points. That was also team foul number 4 for TBC. Andrews family also cheering on the Eagles. Always like seeing those names pop up. I may not mention everybody or see everybody's name, but I know you're watching and I appreciate you letting us know. Fernandez takes the pass, pull-up jumper is a little short off the rim, and rebounded by Jalen White. Spin move, pass outside, three-pointer missed, but a rebound underneath by the Gyrenes, and the second chance is good from Mitchell Lee. He averages 3.3, and he scored 10 against TBC in the first meeting. Meanwhile, Ian Kennedy goes coast to coast, and he already has 9, almost double his season average. It is a 10-point lead for the Gyrenes, 23-13, 12:33 left in the half, and a traveling violation called against White. No argument from Jalen White, who averages 13.2 points per game and scored 24 on November 25th. Rose takes the inbound pass. And another unforced error by TBC. That's going to give the ball back over to Ave Maria with 12:24 left in the half and a 23-13 lead. Walking it across the midcourt stripe is Efforts. And a three-pointer from the corner. Watkins had a great look. His second three. Again, these Gyrenes over 40% on the season from three-point range. They have already hit 7 three-point shots. And the ball goes out of bounds over to the Gyrenes. Ethan Bray will take over for Ian Kennedy. 26-13 the score, 12 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first half. Eagles have turned it over 5 times. Ave Maria, 4. Montecourt to the left side. Back inside to Montecourt. Give the assist to Lasley, and Montecourt now with 8 points. Fernandez is able to hold on to possession. Ethan Bray pulls up for 3. Good. His first basket, he averages 5.4. He scored 8 in the first meeting. That's Jason Spinelli on defense. He will give up his body to draw the charge. That's one of his specialties. This is Montecourt for 3. No good, but the second chance is good. That was Michael Klekus with his first basket. 19 against the Eagles earlier, and 12.5 is his season average. Spinelli, high off the glass, does not drop in. 11 minutes left in the first half. 30-16, the Gyrenes lead. The bounce pass gets away, but re-corralled by Ave Maria. Those are really nice green uniforms with the white stripes down the side, looking very sharp. And they play very sharp as well. Eagles in the home whites with the blue trim on the shorts. And we have ourselves a foul from 3-point range called against Jace Spinelli. His first, team foul number 5. And shooting 3 will be Jonathan Efforts. Ave Maria has taken 1 shot so far today and converted. one from Efforts is good. From the line, Efforts came in at 23 for 25, 92%. Number 2 is a little bit strong, and looks like somebody forgot that it was a 3-shot foul. Efforts 1 for 2 so far. And number 3 is good, so he goes 2 for 3. He has 5 total points. Again, came in at 92%. That's getting it done at the line. Jason Spinelli with the bounce pass to Fernandez. 15 to shoot. Fernandez will back it up. Big size advantage for Montecourt, but Fernandez goes over the big man. Shot bounces around the inside of the rim and comes out. Slam dunk effort does not go, but it looks like Pringle will get called for a foul. That's Jamarius Pringle with his first. Lasley hit the floor pretty hard, but popped right back up. Lasley is 6'7" from Fredericksburg, Virginia, and the first free throw is good. Lasley on the season, 77%. This is game number 12 for the Gyrenes. 37 for 48, now 38 for 49. And 38 for 50. Almost got his own rebound, but the ball's batted around a little bit, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. That's team foul number 7 for the Eagles. If I saw that correctly, it was Ethan Bray. Michael Klekus at the line. 56% so far. And the front end of the 1-and-1 does not go in, and Bray picks up the rebound. That was Ethan Bray who got called for the foul on the other end. The shot does not go, and the rebound by Lasley. Quick transition up the court, and Lasley with the high jumper off the glass. 6 points now for no Ryan Lasley. Rose gets around a big man, finds Jack Peeler in the corner. Bray now for 3. No. That one missed everything, but Fernandez on the hustle with the interception. Finding Bray in the corner. Rose inside the paint, off the glass, and good. Second basket for Xavier Rose. 35-18. Ave Maria leads with 9:20 left in the half. 3-point shot. This one is good. That's Michael Klekus with the 3. And for Klekus, his 8th of the season. Coming up on 9 minutes left. First half. There goes Fernandez trying to get around Watkins and slows it down and finds Rose back near midcourt. 38-18, 20-point lead for Ave Maria. They are first place in the NAIA Sun Conference. Fernandez for 3, it's good. They have won all 3 of their conference games so far. Diego Fernandez with the 3-pointer. And answering on the other end is Miles Montecourt, putting himself into double digits. Fernandez, a moment ago, hit his 9th 3-pointer of the season. Bray couldn't get the ball away. First chance, no, from Go, but second chance, yes, from Montecourt, who now has 12. 42-21, 8 minutes, 10 seconds left in the half. And Fernandez with possession over near the sideline. Back to Fernandez. Right side of the arc, finds Bray, didn't have the 3. 7 to shoot. Rose, 4-3, off the rim. Peeler, second chance, no. A rebound, Michael Klekus. Efforts, finds Montecourt, who goes inside and draws the foul. That will go against Jack Peeler, his first. Michael Klekus at the line. Missed his only opportunity so far. And this one is in. That's point number 6 for Klekus. 4 new Gyrenes take the court. Mark Blazik, Jalen White. Try to get those other 2 in a moment. As Klekus gets them both, and now we have ourselves a timeout for a substitution. Klekus will head out. Sean Go is back in. Jack Poirier is also on the court. And we have a little bit of housekeeping duty before we resume play. Eagles will have possession, but they trail 44-21. 7:34 left in the half. All the way up the court to Bray. Takes a step to the left, fires but misses. Will Mosbach with the rebound. He is fouled. That one goes against Sean Go, his second. I believe they called that one on the floor, so the Eagles will inbound. 20 seconds were put on the shot clock. Fernandez nearly slipped, but regained his footing and control of the ball. Takes the pass to Bray, to Peeler, back to Bray, pump fake, nothing doing. Double team on Fernandez. That leaves Bray open for 3 with 1 second left, and Bray buries his second three-pointer of the game. In response, a 3 from the corner, no. Rebound by Peeler. And for Bray, he now has 6 threes this season. Jack Peeler couldn't get it in off the glass. 20-point lead for the Gyrenes. 6:42 left in the half. Ball worked to the far corner, then inside the paint. Now wide open look, three-pointer hits off the rim. That was Lee. The net is still hung up on the rim. They're not going to worry about it. Sometimes they'll stop the play just to get that net down to make it a little fair for the shooting team. They get used to seeing that net hanging down. Mosbach to Peter at the line. 8 seconds to shoot. Fernandez from the line. It's good. Little 16-foot jump shot for Diego Fernandez. He now has 5. 44-26. Three-pointer is good. That'll also straighten out the net. Mark Blazik with the 3. And we have a whistle before the inbound. It's going to be a pushing foul called against Blazik. That is his second. That three-pointer was his 5th of the season. Long pass towards Rose at midcourt. Rose did not cross the line. Able to get the ball to Fernandez. 5:31 left in the half. 47-26, the Gyrenes lead. That's Bray for 3, and he will shoot 3. The foul is called on Sean Go. I have him at 3. We'll make sure that's correct. Ethan Bray will get 3 shots. These will be Bray's first attempts from the line, and that is indeed foul number 3 on Sean Go. So Bray with 3. Number 1, a little bit too strong. Came in at 3 for 4 on the season. Number 2 from Bray. That one is good. 2 Eagles, Jacquez Anderson, Josh Bledsoe unavailable today, but they both plan to be back when the Eagles head down south. Free throw number 3 off the back of the rim. Kenny Berry is the Eagle who came in between the second and third foul shot. White inside the paint, went up, came down, the ball was knocked away, and now a foul. Eagles fans wanted a travel. They're not going to get it. Instead, it's going to be a foul called on Diego Fernandez. Both teams are in the 1-and-1, so Jalen White is at the line. That's team foul number 9 on TBC. So one more puts the Gyrenes in the double bonus. White, 82% at the line this season, 27 out of 33. And a first of 2 from Jalen White, or front end of the 1-and-1 rather. Now it's the first of 2. It's good. White, a 6'1" junior from Philadelphia. Got the front end. The back end is off the rim. And Bray pulls in the rebound. 48-27, 5 minutes left in the half. Kennedy takes the pass in the corner. Tries to spin around 2 defenders. He is being double teamed. Bray with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Outside to Peeler, who was open before Lasley got on top of him. Peeler ran the baseline, misses, and Barry's second chance does not go. Missed opportunity for the Eagles, and Jack Boyer hits the three-pointer. And no surprise, that is number 25 for Jack Boyer. And a foul is going to send Ethan Bray back to the line. 1 for 3 a few moments ago. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Bray now 2 for 4 at the line. And free throw number 2. This one is off the rim. I did not see who got called for the foul. .4:17 left, 51-28, Gyrenes lead. First half, three-pointer off the rim. Ball batted around a little bit and then picked up by Jack Peeler, but an official timeout it appears, as there is an Eagles player down. Looks like Brandon Hill. Hopefully Hill will be okay. No, it's Xavier Rose. Rose very slow to get up. Jason Spinelli will take over for Rose. He's still on his feet, but needs attention from the trainer. Spinelli, the new Eagle on the court. Inbound pass to Bray. Peeler to Kennedy. Runs the baseline and tried to get it to Bray. Missed the target. Bray is able to track the ball down, keep it in Eagles' possession. Spinelli running the baseline, turnaround jumper off the rim. Kenny Berry with the putback. His first points on the varsity roster. And we have ourselves a foul. That's going to be against Kenny Berry, his first. That'll put no Ryan Lasley at the line. So far, 1 for 2 for Lasley. 7.6 points per game. Came in at 77% and hits the first of 2. Two new Gyrenes onto the court. Number 21 is Michael Klekus. Number 10 is Jack Watkins. And Lasley hits them both. He now has 8. And the Gyrenes lead 53-30 with 3:29 left in the half. Kenny Berry did a nice job. Got himself a bucket. He'll head out. Ian Kennedy back in. Xavier Rose is still getting some attention from the trainer. He looks like he's all right. He's standing straight up and walking under his own power. Now on the court is Shadrach Kokora for TBC. He wears number 20. That's him there with the ball. Hands off to Kennedy. 3 to shoot. Kennedy is stripped of the ball. They do not get the shot off, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Really tight defense by the Gyrenes. 2:58 left in the half. 53-30 the score. Play resumes with the inbound pass to Jack Watkins. Feeds Jalen White, and the bucket is good. First field goal for White, 3 points overall. 55-30 the score. Spinelli takes the pass from Kennedy, allows his teammates to get into position. Ray guarded by Klekas. Now Montecourt. 10 to shoot. Spinelli open, takes the 3, in and out. That ball just refused to go through. Montecourt with the rebound. Eagles are shooting 40%. Gyrenes, though, at 60%. They've really come to life latter portions of the half. Ball batted around on the floor, eventually picked up by Ave Maria and then thrown away. That was an unforced error from Jalen White. And the Eagles will get possession with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left. Gyrenes have now dropped under 60%. Still, though, they have hit 18 shots, and TBC has hit 11. 9 of those 18 have been three-pointers. Bray with possession to Kennedy in the corner. Shot clock at 10. Bray, a pump fake. Feeds Peeler to the left side, a whistle before the shot. And looks like the shot will not count. Peeler had hit it from three-point range, but it doesn't go. Kokora called for the foul. His first. Foul away from the ball. And here's one that goes around the rim and drops in for Klekas. 9 points for Michael Klekas. Of course, we'll double-check all the numbers at halftime. And this one batted out of bounds from Jack Watkins. Trinity will keep possession. 1:25 left to go in the half. 57-30 the score. High pass, and that one gets away from the Eagles. Coach Shank will call a timeout with $1:24 left in the half. 57-30. We'll pause here ourselves, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to TBC as we're ready for the second half, and it's great to see Xavier Rose back onto the court. Missed the last few minutes of the first half with a slight injury, but he's okay, and Brandon Hill takes the first shot of the second half and draws a foul. I believe that was called on Montecourt. That would be his second, and Brandon Hill get his first attempts at the line today. And the first one is good. Hill came in on the season 4 for 6. And number 2 is off the rim and rebounded by the Gyrenes. 16 points for Miles Montecourt in the first half. He's the leading scorer. That ball goes out of bounds, and it's Eagles ball. Efforts has 6, as does Watkins and Go. 9 points for Klekus, 8 for Lasley, Lee 1, Lee 2, Blazik 1. White and Poirier each with 3. Gavin Korth-Loder missed a lot of time in the first half because he picked up some early fouls. He's back out there on the court to start the second. And we have a foul away from the point of where the ball would have been inbounded, and it's called on Jonathan Efforts. It's only his first. He collided with Diego Fernandez. And the inbound pass to the backcourt. Fernandez will cross the line. And Fernandez trying to get around Montecourt. Instead, he pulls up and gets over the big man for the basket. That's point number 7 for Fernandez. Ian Kennedy leads the Eagles with 11, and Ethan Bray has 10. DJ Thompson got his hands on the ball, knocked it out of bounds. It will stay with the Gyrenes. Fernandez now with 7, 4 for Micah Johnson, both on dunks. Montecourt, the very easy short jumper, he now has 18. Foul trouble is Sean Go with 4. Everybody else that has a foul, either 2 or 1. Rose to Hill. Fernandez was open, calling for the ball, but the pass was knocked away by Klekus. Alley-oop attempt. A little bit out of the reach of Lasley, and Rose keeps it in play. Rose outside to Fernandez. Turn around, pump fake, and a foul. Now there were 3 Gyrenes there. Who gets the call? Jonathan Efforts gets the call. That's his second. And Fernandez at the line for 2. Fernandez at 81% from the line, 26 out of 32. Ethan Bray will take over for Brandon Hill. Eagles as a team came in at 71%. They were 6 for 10 from the line in the first half, and now 2 for 3 in the second. That first one drops in for Fernandez. 62-43. Three-point shot, a little bit wide. Gavin Korth-Loder gets his own rebound. Second chance does not go. Kenny Berry got hands on the ball, but then it's taken away, and now a foul is against Diego Fernandez. That's his third, as he made contact with Jonathan Efforts. (62-43) is the score. Klekus, pump fake, got around Korth-Loder and powers his way inside for the basket. That's 11 points now for Michael Klekus, who averages 12.5. That ball goes into the stands, last touched by the Eagles. So Ave Maria will keep possession, 20 on the shot clock. Klekus fires off a 3, it's good. 14 now for Michael Klekus. Long pass. Gavin Korth-Loder, the recipient. And the basket is good. Contact, but no call. But Korth-Loder is on the board. His first score of the game. 67-45. This one is for three. It's off the rim. And we have a lot of contact underneath. Looks like Fernandez may be called. Nope, they're calling that on Thompson. That's number one. Fernandez already has three. This one's sent outside to Efforts. Pull-up jumper for two, no good. Rebound by Klekus. Ball stays in bounds as it rolls on the baseline. Bray with the strip. Fernandez will take this one himself, and he is blocked. Coming up from behind is Jack Watkins. Fernandez had Bray open, but took it himself, and Watkins with the block from behind, and this one is out of bounds. Efforts. Actually, a foul was going to be called. And Gavin Korthloder with his third. Ian Kennedy will come in for Korthloder. Gyrenes are at 52% from the field. Eagles at 44. Klekus for three. That's 17 points now for Michael Klekus, his third three-pointer. Fernandez finds Kennedy. Eagles are having themselves a pretty good basketball game, but the Gyrenes, they are dynamic. Again, they have scored triple digits 4 times through their first 11 games, including one against TBC on November 25th. They average 98. That's Kennedy. Does not go. Klekus almost even with the rim as he pulled down the rebound. Montecourt double teamed. Instead, he gets it outside to Watkins. And now Montecourt will fire a three. That's short. Watkins chases it down, feeds. A wide open Efforts. Ball hits off the rim. Kennedy batted it up into the air, but Watkins pulls it down. This is Efforts from the corner for three. Jonathan Efforts with his second three of the game. He has 9 points. And Fernandez off the glass and in. Diego Fernandez now with 9. And we have ourselves a whistle. That one's going against Efforts, and he'll head off. That's his third foul. In fact, all 5 Gyrenes head off. 5 new men come out onto the court. Eagles waiting to inbound, and now they get the opportunity. 20 on the shot clock. Thompson guarded by Mitchell Lee, who just came back on, along with 4 teammates. Poirier, Blazik, White, and go. 5 to shoot. Kennedy to Thompson in the paint. Thompson, no. But a foul with 1 second on the shot clock. Eagles catch a big break because that ball did not hit the rim. DJ Thompson at the line, a chance for him to get himself on the board. So Thompson shooting 2. Number 1, no good. Foul was called on Sean Go, and that is number 5, so he is out of the game, and he will finish with 6 points. (73-48). 15 minutes left right now. Kennedy on the defense, but the ball fed to White. Shot no good. Batted around, and a foul. On the floor is the call. And it goes against Kenny Berry, his second. Team foul number 4. White will inbound. And this one, a whistle. Called against Ethan Bray. That's number 3 on Bray. Team foul number 5. Ave Maria has outscored TBC 13-10 in the second half. There's a three-point shot off the rim. Thompson up high for the rebound. Collided with Montecourt. That's not a good idea. Montecourt 6'7", all muscle from Rochester, New York. Fernandez outside to a wide open Thompson. The three-pointer didn't quite get enough air underneath it. And a long pass up the court to Blazek, who will just roll it in off the fingertips. His first field goal. He has 3 total points. 75-48, coming up on 14 minutes left, and a great move by Diego Fernandez. He now has 11. He's averaging 17. He scored 23 in the first meeting. Watch that 3-second violation. And the pass to Montecourt. And the underhand layup from the left hand is good. If I have it right, Montecourt now has 20. Jalen White takes the pass to the top of the arc. That is a 3 off the glass for Jalen White. Averages 13.2. He now has 6. I wasn't sure if that toe was on the line or not. The official was right down next to it, says it was good enough for a 3. 30-point lead with 13-12 left to play. Kennedy a little trouble holding on and loses the ball out of bounds. There you see the time and the score, 80-50 in favor of the Gyrenes. They look to be well on their way to a 5th triple-digit ball game. 9-2 overall, 3-0 in the Sun Conference. And a great pass inside, and Poirier puts it in. 5 points for Jack Poirier. Jack Peeler underneath the practice basket on the side. 10 to shoot. Fernandez guarded by Lasley. Long-range jumpers off the back of the rim. Blazek works his way up the court. A hard collision with Fernandez. He wanted the offensive foul call. Didn't get it. Didn't get it the second time either. Fernandez wondering where the whistle is. The basket is good. That ball goes out of bounds off Blazek. Eagles waiting to inbound. They have 22 on the shot clock. Will Masbach takes the inbound pass. Fernandez to Peeler. Thompson in the paint. Outside to Masbach. Jump shot off the rim. Blazek last touched it, but he knocked it out of bounds, and the Eagles get the ball. Ave Maria is shooting 54%. TBC is doing a good job at 42%. 10 three-pointers for the Gyrenes. Actually, make that 14. I was looking at 10 free throws. Assist to Poirier, basket good for Lee, and a timeout with 11:44 left in the game, and the Gyrenes leading 86-50. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be right back on TBC Eagles. 86-50, Gyrene lead. They're at 54%. They have made 31 baskets. The Eagles are doing well at 42%. They've made 19 out of 45. Biggest difference is the number of baskets made. 13 of Ave Maria's have been for three. Eagles have made 40% of their three-pointers. That's a pretty good percentage from long range. And we have ourselves ball heading Trinity Baptist's way. Out of bounds was the call, no foul. 11:38 left. Of course, the rebound advantage very much in favor of the Gyrenes, 38-15. Jace Spinelli with possession. Hands off to Fernandez. Eagles work the perimeter. Masbach outside the arc. Three-pointer from Fernandez, a swish. Diego Fernandez now with 14. 86-53. 11 minutes and change remaining. Efforts gets the ball to Montecourt, and Montecourt, if I have it right, 22 points. Great pass from Peeler to Thompson, but traveling called, no shot. Check on Montecourt, and 22 points is correct. This is Klekus outside the arc, guarded by Thompson. Nice job by Thompson keeping the big man outside the paint. Ball batted around, but picked up by Efforts. Lasley, the layup is good. Lasley now with 10. 90-53 the score. Spinelli, one man coming up from behind. Thompson to Fernandez, over by the bench. Fernandez will hand off to Spinelli. Shot clock in single digits. Peeler lost the ball, but got it right back. 6 to shoot. Spinelli for three. In and out. That ball was halfway down. Rebound. Fernandez gets the three. Diego Fernandez now with 17, matching his season average. Running the baseline, but missing the shot was Watkins. Loose ball, Watkins picks it up, finds a man underneath. Lasley, no. Montecourt, yes. 24 points for Miles Montecourt, blowing past his season average of 16. And we have ourselves a foul called against Watkins. Number 1 on Jack Watkins, team foul number 6. So after the inbound, TBC's in the bonus. And the Eagles have one foul to give. Mendez guarded by Efforts. Outside to Peeler. He was open, but instead he got it back to Fernandez, who's been hot these last few minutes. Will this one go? No. And Spinelli had to grab the rim to avoid coming down on top of some players. And we have ourselves a foul. Looked to me like Thompson. We'll see if that's correct. No. I believe they said Will Masbach getting called for the foul. Two shots coming for Lasley, and the first one does not go. He's now 3 for 5, 10 points. Lasley ready for number 2. Kokora and Johnson back on the court, along with Ethan Bray. Lasley hits the second, so he now has 11. Bray gets it across the timeline. He's double teamed right at midcourt, stays in the front court. This is Spinelli, no call. And that one's out of bounds. It's Gyrene's ball. Spinelli doing a little soccer move. And the Gyrenes will inbound. 8:49 left to go. 93-56, Gyrenes lead. Three-point shot, no good from Klekas. Spinelli double-teamed, but he finds Thompson in the paint. Bounce pass, and the basket is good. Shadrach Kokora with his first score. And his first official score. He has some points against the D1 exhibitions. That's his first official points of the season. And he will now get a foul. And that foul will send Jack Watkins to the line. First time today that Watkins has gone to the stripe. And he makes his first. Watkins came in at 74% from the line. Got the first one, got the second one. 8 points now for Jack Watkins. Ray takes the pass, finds Kokura underneath, and Shadrach Kokura with the basket. (95-60) the score. Klekas will draw the foul, get the basket, and a chance at a three-point play. Shadrach Kokura called for his second. If he hits this one, that would be point number 20. 2 for 3 so far. Does not go. Kokura with the rebound, but 19, still a great day for Klekas. That's what he scored on November 25th against the Eagles. And we have ourselves a foul. Looked like they got Kokura again, if I saw that correctly. And this feed goes to Lasley. I have him at 13. Ray, the alley-oop. And once again, Micah Johnson with the slam dunk. All 3 of his baskets have been on dunks. Foul before the shot. Jace Spinelli called for his third. Klekas at the line. He'll shoot 2 this time. Or 1 and 1 rather. And he makes it, and that is point 20. Both teams are in the 1 and 1. In fact, the next foul by TBC will be 10, so the Gyrenes essentially now in the double bonus the rest of the game. They've committed 6. Klekas got the first. And the second one is also good. So he now has 21. And that's point number 101. So the first one was the century mark for the Gyrenes. 5th time this season they have hit 100 points or more. Spinelli takes the pass. He is guarded by Mitchell Lee. Spinelli collides with Lee. Basket no good, but the second chance is good. Great job by Spinelli following his shot, his first basket. Long pass to the far sideline. Three-pointer good. Mitchell Lee with the basket. 9 points for Mitchell Lee, assuming no mistakes. Spinelli thought about the 3, but he heard Poirier coming up from behind and held on to the ball wisely. 104-64. First meeting was a 142-93 win for the Gyrenes. Spinelli for 3. 5 points for Jason Spinelli. And an unforced error on Court's pass behind his intended target. And the Eagles will get the ball with 6:35 left to play. Wondering if Xavier Rose is done for the day and want to be precaution. They have 3 games against Division II teams coming up. Two of them will be in Orlando. Spinelli off the rim. Next chance we get, we'll let you know the upcoming games. This is Poirier with possession. Pump fake. Montecourt guarded by Shakura. Spinelli with the steal. He has Kakura to his left. Collides with Montecourt and a whistle. They're just calling that one out of bounds off Montecourt. 25 on the shot clock. 6 minutes, 1 second on the game clock. Work the ball to the left corner without a hit in the floor. Spinelli, then a fake and a shot, no good. Plays it, guarded by Spinelli. Jalen White. And a whistle, offensive foul, the push off. That's number 3 on Jalen White. Team foul number 7, but offensive, so no shots. Thompson, Bray, Spinelli, Johnson, and Kakura, the 5 Eagles on the court. That's Micah Johnson. His first miss because he's had 3 dunks. That one goes high off the glass from Kakura. Spinelli tried to save it, but stepped on the baseline. That'll give it over to the Gyrenes. Montecourt, Lee, Blazik, White, and Poirier on the court for head coach Jamon Copeland. 5th season as the Gyrenes head coach. And White gets the basket in. He now has 8. And there goes Micah Johnson. Shot does not go. Ball goes out of bounds. 106-67 the score, and a timeout with 5 minutes and 8 seconds left. And we'll keep it right here. We mentioned the 3 games against Division II teams. The first one will be against Palm Beach Atlantic down in West Palm Beach on Tuesday, December 17th. So the Eagles do have some time before they hit the court again. Then the Florida Tech Winter Classic in Orlando has Trinity Baptist playing at Florida Tech on Friday, December 20th, and against Lynn University on December 21st. Both of those games in Orlando. And that's it for the month of December for the TBC Eagles. After today, Ave Maria is home against NAIA number 12, Huntington, Indiana, on December 16th, a 7:30 tip-off. Then home against number 22, Bethel of Indiana, on December 17th. And that'll be it for December for Ave Maria. But their second game in January is also against a top 25 opponent at Florida Memorial after they visit Florida National on January 2nd. Ave Maria Gyrenes.com, TBCEagles.com for your favorite team's information. Of course, I have the pleasure of updating TBCEagles.com every opportunity. Thompson will inbound, 4:50 left. A long pass all the way to Micah Johnson. The layup, no. Missed opportunity for Johnson. And it looks like we're going to have a reach-in foul called against Kakura. Not Kakura, they're calling it on Spinelli. If I have it right, that's number 4 on Jason Spinelli. And shooting 2 will be Christian Pichet. Getting an opportunity. He scored 3 against the Eagles back in November. Averages 1.5 and gets his first free throw to go through. Shea at the line, came in at 2 for 3, now 3 for 4, and 3 for 5. Rebound, DJ Thompson. Spinelli to bounce pass to Johnson, nothing doing there. A new Eagle on the court, Davion Fitzgerald. Dishes it outside, and a three-pointer is missed, but there's a foul. Looks like they got Kakura this time. And that's team foul number 10. And heading to the line for two will be Mark Blazik. He's hit his only attempt of the afternoon. He's now 7 for 8 on the season, and the first of 2 is good. Gyrene's now 17 out of 24 and 18 out of 25. 5 points now for Mark Blazik. This is Fitzgerald giving it up to Brian Falcon, who played in the JV game earlier today, scored 5 points, misses that three-point opportunity. And going to the basket is Mitchell Lee. That one is good. He's at 11. 4 minutes and 6 seconds left. 111-67 the score. Going way up high is Kakura. Basket is good. Shadrach Kakura with 6. Shadrach Kakura, freshman from Ghana. Double team, but Lee, turnaround jumper, doesn't drop in, and there's Kakura with the rebound. Falcon to Fitzgerald, off the glass, no. Rebound, Mark Blazik. Both teams with all reserves in, likely for the duration. Three-pointer, no. Spinelli with the rebound. Jason Spinelli, guarded by Poirier. Now the three-pointer off the rim from Kakura. Poirier brings it across midcourt, collides with Kakura. New man Evan Boyle on the court, and he's rejected by Spinelli. Davion Fitzgerald inside the paint, fade away, and the basket is good. A fade away, one-hander, one-footer. Davion Fitzgerald with his first varsity points. And Mark Blazik in response now has 7. 2:38 left to play, and we have ourselves a timeout. 30-second timeout called by Coach Copeland. 113-71. Again, Eagles are playing well. They're shooting over 40%. But they're taking on a team that's averaging 98 and has surpassed that by 15. Gyrenes are shooting 56%, and they have hit 15 three-pointers. Eagles have done a good job from beyond the arc themselves. 7 out of 19, that's 37%. No, moral victories don't go in the record book, but the Eagles should feel pretty good about how well they've played Ave Maria twice, scoring 93 on November 25th. 71 here as they came in averaging 73 points per game. In their official games, that is, of course. And a slight delay. Still a little bit of moisture on the floor, and Coach Copeland's going to take it himself. Assisted by Paul Matthews and Frank O'Brien. The SID of Ave Maria University is Cooper Husky, and the athletic director is Joe Patterson. I want to thank Cooper Husky, he and I, with the great communication for both our ball games, and we're going to have ourselves a foul. It's going to send the Eagles to the line. These are free throws for Davion Fitzgerald. I believe these are his first of the season. And they are. And the 1-and-1 does not go. 113-71. Spinelli on guard of Boyle. Will Masbach with the block. A Masbach block, but a three-pointer from Jack Poirier. I said this before, sometimes you do everything right and the other person just beats you, and that's what happened. Poirier, after Masbach with the excellent defense, Poirier buried to 3. Fitzgerald trying to get the ball to Falcon, and Poirier makes a defensive play this time. Under 2 minutes to go. This is for 3. Blazik, it's good. Mark Blazik with the three-pointer. That is his 5th of the season. And a whistle to mop it up off the floor. 1:47 left to go. 119-71 the score. Andrew Yarbrough played a lot in the JV game today. He just inbounded the ball for the Eagles. Fitzgerald for 3, a little short. And also Coleman Smith now into the ball game. He also got some minutes in the developmental game against North Florida Prep earlier today. North Florida Prep came away with the win, however. Blazik again for 3. 13 now for Blazik. We'll quickly run down the point totals once the final buzzer sounds. Whole lot of men on both teams have scored points. This is Brian Falcon. And a whistle. Foul's called on Mitchell Lee, number 2. Kenny Berry will shoot. It's a 1-and-1, I believe. It is, and it's no good, and rebounded by Blazik. Coming up on the 1-minute mark. Blazik to Poirier, 4-3 off the rim. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brian Falcon. .59 seconds left. 122-71 to score. Blazik to Poirier. Inside to Lee. Turnaround jumper from the paint. No. Rebound Kenny Berry. And Berry gets it to Falcon. 45 seconds left. Falcon thought about that three-pointer. This is for 2. It's a little short. Coleman Smith with the putback. Gets the rebound and the underhand reverse for Coleman Smith. His first varsity points in the official capacity. The Eagles, they have played some D1 exhibitions. 20 seconds to go. With the ball is Evan Boyle. Stripped away by Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald to Falcon for the layup. Eagles fighting hard to the final buzzer, which will happen in 2 seconds, and that's the ball game. Final score, Ave Maria University 122, Trinity Baptist College 75. The Gyrenes shoot 57% from the field and make 18 three-pointers. The Eagles at 40%, they made 7 threes. A great effort by the Eagles going up against the Sun Conference leaders who are about to take on 3 top 25 teams. They've already beaten 1. Very quickly, the rundown of the point totals for the Gyrenes. 22 from Monchicourt, 21 from Clekus, Blazik 15, Blaisley 13, Watkins 10, Efforts and Lee each with 9, White, Poirier 8 each, Go with 6, and Pichet with 1. For the Eagles, Diego Fernandez leads with 17, Kennedy 11, Bray 10, Kakura and Johnson each with 6, Spinelli 5, Rose and Korthloader with 4, Brandon Hill 3 and 2 each from Davion Fitzgerald, Kenny Berry, Brian Falcon, and 1 from DJ Thompson. Well, that's going to do it. A lot of action here inside Trinity Gymnasium. As you see the teams circling around each other for the closing prayer. Well, the Gyrenes take the season series, but Trinity Baptist gave it everything they had. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on TBC Eagles. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.